the trophy that he has. I won that before I was even 1 year old at a baby pageant, like
What?
competition. And I grew up in Reno, Nevada.
That doesn't make sense. Yeah.
In Reno, they're big on baby pageants.
Yeah.
They love babies in Reno, man.
Well, I won first place, and the trophy says my name on it, James Venegas, champion chubby.
Champion
kinda weird.
chubby. Welcome to the 192nd episode of the Cast That Ends Creation. I'm your host, Chris Deering. This is the show to interview bands and public figures from the mathcore adjacent community. If you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, do all the things social. Every little bit helps, and feel free to join us every Sunday and Wednesday for the live cast where you can interact with the guests in real time. You can also subscribe to this channel for just $5 to get access to the interviews before they hit YouTube and other streaming platforms, as well as get some exclusive emotes. You can also do that for free by texting Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. So I've taken $5 from Jeff Bezos' pocket and putting it into mine. With that out of the way, let me introduce my guest today who dropped their debut EP, A Stage and Altar, back on the 3rd. Welcome in, Suplex. How's it going?
Hey,
Pretty good.
Pretty sweet.
Awesome. Thank y'all for joining me. Can we go around and tell us who you are, what you do in the band?
I'm James. I play drums.
Alex, I play guitar.
I'm Matt. I do the vocals.
I'm Sebi. I play bass.
Rodrigo?
My name's Rodrigo. I play guitar.
All right.
The anticipation.
Long awaited.
So the name is a wrestling move, is that right? I was doing some research. It seemed like that was it.
It is.
So like,
It's a
how
wrestling
did y'all
move.
land on that?
Grab them and then you flip them. And so,
Yeah.
no, I'm just kidding. We were like arguing about band names for a while, and this dude was just like, I don't
was
know,
fighting
man.
for Suplex.
This is just like the name that hits me the hardest, man. I think we should just stick with it.
Suplex hits. Rodrigo thought of Nice World, and we chose Suplex, and then he changed his other band name to Nice World.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all were saying before we got started that y'all got started in 2018. I was gonna say 2021. So how did the band come together?
A person
Yeah,
I was
back in
dating at the
2000.
time
Oh.
I'll go ahead. Was telling me to hit up Matt because I was trying to learn how to scream like with better technique. And so I hit him up to get like screaming lessons, and I showed up and he's like, hey, I don't really know what I'm doing, but we can like hang out and talk about music. So we just like, he showed me a lot of like mathcore bands
Great teacher.
that I
man.
wasn't super into like hardcore at the time, but he just showed me a bunch of cool stuff, and I was like, dude, we should play music together. And he showed me some riffs, and I was like, yeah, dude, let me play drums with this, please. This is sick.
So you were a teacher, but it didn't work out then, I guess.
Yeah,
I said just wing it.
I don't really know like how to teach how to do it. I feel like I can just go over like things that can help keep people's like throat safe. But like when it comes to like which different palettes or fry screams versus like the other kind, I don't really know like anything about that. I've been doing it since I was 14, so I feel like it's just like a lot of years.
Okay. Did you charge for this lesson or was this free?
Oh, it was free.
Okay.
He was a
Gotta
sweet
get
guy.
some
I just
beer
wanted
or
to hang out with
something.
him.
Yeah.
So the whole band came together at the same time, or was it like about the
It was James and Matt, and then Rodrigo came in. There were other people at the time, and then me, and then Sebi.
So it was also like COVID was hitting, and we were like, dude, it's impossible to start a band right now. Nobody's hanging out at all. But Rodrigo was in another band with me called Hizzy, like a math rock band. And I was like, this guy's a shredder, man. We should try to hit him up to play these parts with us. And he was down, so.
Oh yeah. So you started out with your first, the first single, which led in. This is actually on this EP. How long did it take y'all to get the EP going? Because it seems like y'all were together for a long time. What is it like? God, 5 years to get this going? Get this finished?
God, man, for real. Oh, no.
I mean, Matt had these riffs for a long time, even before that. I don't know how long was it, Matt?
Friction specifically, like the song "The Friction of Existence," I wrote that in 2016.
Jeez.
So like there was a long time of kind of just like I was trying to find like a group for a long time, and then like through James and Rodrigo, I was like, these are my guys. Like it worked really well, and we became like super good friends. And then our buddy Eddie was playing with us for a little bit, and he ended up leaving because he was like, the guitar riffs are getting harder, and he didn't want to do it anymore. He's still great. He's a good friend of ours, but yeah. Then
Just lost the passion, I guess.
Yeah, and Alex was initially on
like
bass.
the acoustic stuff too. So
Alex was initially on bass, but he was so good at fucking guitar. Once Eddie left, we switched him over, and then we were looking for a bass player because we really wanted to play shows. And Sebi saw us perform "Don't Hold Your Breath" actually on
Instagram. They had like just a video of them rehearsing it. A friend had shared their post that they were looking for a bass player, and I heard that song, and I was like, that sounds pretty fucking sick. I'll give these guys a try. And it worked out.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So I guess like the music style. How would you describe your music style? Let's start with that. How would you describe it?
Mathematical hardcore.
too, man. Yeah, exactly. No, what did Gabe call it? He was like entry level
applied
like
math.
Applied math. There you go.
Okay.
It's not super complicated math rock, but maybe Dabo a little bit.
We yeah, I don't know. We just kind of fall under that mathcore umbrella, but we definitely mix in a little bit of screamo and punk and kind of metal. So like there's a lot of different noises, but mathcore is generally the easiest way to describe our band.
Right. That's generally how most mathcore bands talk. They just say, mathcore because it's like the umbrella catch-all term. But I guess I would call y'all like the post-hardcore version of Dillinger Escape Plan, I guess, is like
That's sick.
kind of good. Like if I had to guess your influences, I would say like Converge, Dillinger, Every Time I Die, but maybe Protest a Hero even, but also some of like the old like screamo stuff like Senses Failed, Chiodos, stuff like that. I could definitely see some of like influences like that going in. Is that fair, or what would y'all's influences be?
Yeah, that's about right for sure.
Okay. Any other influences I'm missing? What's like big for y'all?
I can't speak so
The
much.
Chariot.
That.
Okay,
I don't do much
actually,
of the writing.
Big like
But
drum
I hear a lot of
influence for me.
Mastodon.
Oh yeah.
What's up?
Sebi and I are big Mastodon fans. I feel like I get a lot of like the higher like things from Mastodon.
Dude, yeah, I love Blood Mountain. There's definitely a lot of that going on in there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You drinking that Mountain Dew?
Oh hell yeah, man! We got Pitch Black. Sheesh,
Fuck
still
yeah.
able to find it in stores.
I've never seen that before.
Oh yeah, limited only. I thought that they discontinued it. Found 3 12 packs in the store the other day. Hell yeah, that's a W.
Hell yeah.
But
Bought all three.
oh fuck yeah, I bought
Damn,
all for
dude.
you. Bet your ass.
Respect.
Do the
But-
do.
Yeah.
But yeah, your EP is very, very solid. I was thinking, oh, this is crazy that this is just like the first release and this is like what they came up with. But you've been working on it for so long, like it makes sense it'd be as solid as it is. It's usually bands are like super unfocused on the first release, and you can go from song to song, and it's like completely different styles sometimes. But y'all, it's like y'all like have a very specific sound that you're going. It's not like it's formulaic or whatever, but it's like everything, like all the songs work together. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is that like,
Kinda.
did y'all have like a sound that y'all were specifically going for, or did it all just kind of happen to fall into place, or how did that work out?
I feel like when I like approached writing some of the songs and James and I writing some of the earlier material together, I'm a huge Every Time I Die fan. I didn't want it to just sound as if it was Every Time I Die worship, though. I wanted it to have like no strings attached to like what we can and can't do, because you would never hear like them do like an emo section or a song that's like, like things like that. So I feel like it's just kind of like, still kind of is Every Time I Die worship here and there, but we have like a lot more wiggle room to do stuff that I don't feel like a lot of bands that fall under the Every Time I Die worship label do. So like basically just like a lot of like rock and riffs, but we're not afraid to get atmospheric and use like weird guitar pedals and like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What was that, James?
We had I think in the beginning we had like, I don't even know how many songs, like
that's
10
true.
or 12 songs that we had worked on with me and Matt initially. And then we were like, all right, let's like, as the band was more coming together, let's figure out which songs we would mesh well to like fit into an EP.
Okay. Hell yeah. That's what's up. Just get rid of the
Also,
ones that don't seem to work together.
Yeah. That was a big thing, like with putting the EP together too, because we had like the 6 songs and we liked them all, but we like really like as we were approaching the time to record, like really focused on like what order do we want these to go in, and then we always had that the idea of using like different like soundscapes and stuff. Alex did like a 20-minute just like noise session at the studio, and our producer Sam Hammond. So like shout out to him. He really also helped us weave like a thing that feels like a cohesive piece. And if you listen to the album, it really like the ending effects begin with the very first effects you hear at Don't Hold Your Breath. So it kind of feels like it goes in this circle. If you just let the album keep playing, it just kind of keeps happening to you.
Okay. Was there anything that y'all were trying to put into songs, but you're just like, oh no, that's not us, that's not our sound? Anything like that?
Those things, we just put them in there.
Yeah. Like happy accidents.
But like we weren't gonna do a harmony part in Wallflower in the chorus, but like day of, I was like, hey you guys, like I think this would sound tight, and we did it, and we're like, yeah, we like it, we'll stick with it. And then there's like a huge noise section, like a minute and some change at the end of Lock and Key, that we were just like, yeah, we don't know if we want to do this, but they're like, yeah, fuck it, just like we'll just lean into it, man.
Okay.
Who cares?
Alrighty, yeah, no rules. I like it. So the lyrics, I'm assuming James handles all the lyrics, right? No, sorry, Matt handles all the lyrics.
James and I both do the lyrics.
Okay.
The lyrics for Lock and Key, James wrote all the lyrics to that, and the bulk of the lyrics for Don't Hold Your Breath, James actually wrote.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So y'all share it then. So the lyrical inspiration seems like it's you have songs about like drug addiction, people that don't try at life, regret, a song about regret and stuff. At least that's what I'm getting out of some of these. What would be the overall lyrical theme across the EP?
I feel
It seems like it's been about like reflecting, like reflecting on what who we've been and who we want to be, kind of things.
Hell yeah. Do you have any songs in particular that you feel super attached to, or any like lyrical passages?
Lyrical passages. I mean,
Don't Hold Your Breath, but sorry.
Yeah, no, Don't Hold Your Breath is really good.
Yeah, Don't Hold Your Breath was like a huge reflecting moment for me. Just with like addiction in my family. That's kind of what the song's about, and just like it feeling like being chased by it almost. And there's one line in particular. It's like, I'll burn the bridge to the future and stand waving goodbye to my hopes and dreams. It was kind of just like, I needed to stop giving it so much power over me.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. Well, see here. So recording process, you were saying you did it with Sam Hammond at Sonic Bloom Recording. How was the whole process? I guess you were saying he was a great guy to work with. How long did it all take? Did you do anything like unorthodox or anything like that?
I'm not sure how long the guitar days were. I did the vocals. It was two sessions? I think it was just 2. And the most like unorthodox thing we did was at the first chorus of Wallflower. You hear it sounds like I'm singing through like a telephone or whatever, and it's because I am. Sam had like an old telephone laying around, and he went and cut a cable and like hooked it up, and so that first vocal you hear in the pretty chorus of Wallflower, I'm singing through a telephone, so that was really fun.
Telephone,
and he was just so down. He was just like on the spot. He was like, I'm gonna make a telephone mic right now.
That's so sick. I didn't know you could do that. Like, just turn it into a microphone. I mean, it makes sense, but like, just in my head, I would never have thought about that. That's sick.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. I didn't get to be there for all the guitar and drum days, but yeah, I think mine was.
Wow,
just
my Yamaha was held in. She's a finicky mistress, that Yamaha.
What, did it break in the middle of recording or something?
Just kept getting out of tune. It's just an old guitar.
So how long would
Staying
you say the
tuned.
whole like recording process took?
Like a week.
Long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think something like that. Like 7 days in total or something like that.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
spread out over the course of a few weeks.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
what's up. But yeah. So I guess all in all, took you like what 4 years to put this out? Then you would say overall.
I don't like thinking about that.
Putting it out. I think in the 4 years we were doing a lot of other stuff, not really trying to put stuff out yet. We were just like, dude, it's fucking COVID. Like, we may never play shows again, so like, let's just fuck around.
Yeah,
Let's see what happens.
write
Like,
different stuff,
Okay.
explore sounds.
yeah. And then shows came back and we're like, oh wait, we should record this. And then we did it with a buddy initially, trying to do it live. And it was his first time recording.
Oh
So
no.
we were like, dude, sorry, this isn't it. And then another buddy of ours had been telling us to go to Sam for almost like 2 years now or something. He's been like, dude, you guys need to go there.
Yeah.
And we're like, no, we're good. And then we're like, dude, we just need to commit. Just go do it. Go do it right. You know.
I mean, that we learned a lot from that first process.
Yeah.
We actually got a lot of like inspiration from recording with our
Yeah.
other buddy. So
Well,
I'm
then you
still
like.
thankful
I
for
assume
that.
that's the first time that y'all actually like heard the songs like in a recorded form, right?
Yeah.
like little phone recordings in the room. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that like gave you a bunch of more insight into like what the final product was going to be like.
Skeleton, I feel like.
For sure. Yeah, because I mean, we are fucking loud, so like it's really hard to comprehend everything in the room while you're playing it.
Yeah.
So to like be able to step back and listen to all the details was nice for sure.
Oh yeah. What's up?
That's also like where we got like a lot of the noise ideas from, because like we kind of just for our live shows often Alex and Rodrigo will like kind of free ball some feedback with some effects on it to like make these like crazy soundscapes. So when we tried recording the album first, like the first time around, like a lot of those sounds we did try to like recreate in a way, because we were like, that was really fucking cool. How did we do that? And yeah, so it kind of allowed us to like look at the things we really liked that were kind of experimental and like hone in on them.
Hell yeah, that's sick. So the cover art, which we have up on stream now, was done by Christian Dagan. Is that how you say it?
I think it might be Den.
Den? Okay.
Yeah, I think the G is silent, but I don't know. I can't say with % certainty.
All right. Well, how did you find Christian?
Christian is a homie of mine. We connected through Twitter. We're both like really into black metal and all that kind of thing. And I know he's a really good artist. And so deciding on artwork and finding different artists, like that was definitely like a whole process with us. I feel like we all have like kind of different tastes, or like we can like look at something and be like, that looks cool, but like making a decision seemed like it like just was not happening. So I finally just like pulled up Christian's page one day and I was like, this dude has tons of sick artwork. He's my homie. Let's just pick something that looks cool and go with it. And that's how we found the artwork. It was something he had already done. We kind of asked him to make some changes after the fact to make it what it is now. Yeah.
Well, what were the changes and stuff?
The background, like behind the mountains, that skyline thing was a different pattern.
Okay.
And we saw like a pattern he had done on another piece he made, and we were like, we love this, but we want it to be behind the mountains of this picture. And he was super chill about it. He was like, yeah, dude, let's do it. And sent us the mock-up, and it looked sick. So
all the main parts of this were like already there, and you just bought a piece then.
yeah.
Okay, sick. Nothing wrong with that either. Like, you know, that's sick. I just thought that like an altar, a stage, and I thought the black box was like the altar or whatever.
Yeah, that's why we chose it. We were like, it fits the
It's
imagery.
perfect.
Okay, sick. All right. Well, hey, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
And I like it too. I think it's sick. Yeah, y'all made a good choice. Y'all also did a music video. For "Don't Hold Your Breath." Oh, not right there. There we go. And it's playing now. So you want? This is actually the first time I'm seeing this. I guess I missed it whenever it first dropped. So yeah, you want to explain what's going on in here?
This one's for James.
It really reflects on the lyrics a lot. It was a lot of me like just thinking about addiction in my family and stuff like that. And this music video is actually like kind of a nod to my mom, who like deals with addiction still, like affecting her, and just like to kind of show hope, like even at the bottom of despair, giving everything away, you can still find hope in like the people you're connected to.
Okay.
In the video, there's a little part where he pulls out a locket of his mom who had passed away in the music video, and it's kind of like his last piece to like give up himself for the reward of money. Yeah, like money shoots out of the box.
Yeah,
But he still dies.
Spoiler
He'll
alert.
die in the end.
So
Yes.
we're seeing just the one guy now. Is that one of your friends or?
yeah.
That's Darren.
Our good buddy Darren.
Okay.
He's in a band called Christian Slayer. They rip super
Yeah, they're
sick.
sick.
Okay, sick.
James's house too.
Yeah, it's my house right there.
Oh, nice.
He's wearing
Okay.
my robe too.
Well, anything else you want to say about the music video?
Yeah, this was our first video, and like
Man.
a thing we've learned in this band is like we need to learn how to communicate with each other and like about ideas, because I was kind of like in main control of the video, like pushing to make it happen. And towards the end, everybody's like, "This is kind of like a short film," and I was like, "That was kind of the vibe." And they were like, "I don't like it." I'm like, "Well, why the fuck are you telling me like 3 days before it has to come out or something?"
But then through that, like the collaborating, man, we are so stoked on the result.
Yeah, the dude
video-
who put it together.
Mitchell, man.
Mhm. Yeah, Hell Swan Media. I recommend all
Yeah, he's sick.
people go to him.
Oh yeah. So were the rest of
I'm
y'all
right
wanting
with
to do
that,
like a
so-
live like video kind of thing, or what was it you didn't like about this?
More like pacing. It was like pacing of it. It was not like, especially with the genre, most of them were like flashing and quick shots and cuts and stuff like that, and it was kind of more slow moving. And
Gotcha.
I was glad
okay.
they pushed for it, because it definitely like gave it more life for sure.
And it was before where it's at now. Like it was just at a slower pace before the changes we made. I don't know. It's kind of a good situation. It was like too many cooks in the kitchen. Kind of, I don't know, made it that much better. So we just came at it from different angles and brought good ideas to the table.
Yeah, I like the editing and stuff that's happening in here, like the
Did a great job.
different
Nah,
flashes.
for sure.
Hell yeah, it's-
Yeah, he's amazing, man.
dude, that's a
Yeah,
lot
he
of
did a good
money.
job like
Holy
hearing
shit.
what we wanted. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, it's sick. We bought a
That's
fucking
that
money
mathcore
gun.
money.
man.
Half
Yeah.
my money.
I called up Kristen. He was like, "I got that mathcore money for you."
My little Mickey Mouse that was just going in that box.
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
actually, all of the items in the video are all from us.
Yeah, our lives.
I asked everybody to give like sentimental things to put into the box.
Oh hell yeah.
Actually, in the beginning, the trophy that he has, I won that before I was even 1 year old at a baby pageant like
What?
competition, and I grew up in Reno, Nevada. Kind
As
of.
if
That doesn't make sense. Yeah.
In Reno, they're big on
Explain it a
baby
little bit.
pageants.
Yeah.
They love babies in Reno, man.
Well, I won first place, and the trophy says my name on it, James Venegas, champion chubby.
Champion
kinda weird.
chubby.
Yeah, so it was
Badass
like
baby, man.
it was the peak of my life, for my highest achievement.
What the fuck?
Downhill from
Yeah.
there.
That's hilarious. Holy
It's
shit.
my-
So they have
my
different
first-
categories
no matter
for
what
like
happens, you'll
how
always
fat
be
you are, I
champion
guess is what it is. Like
I have no idea what the fuck it was, man. Like,
that's so
I found it in my
funny.
mom's like storage box, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And she's like, "Yeah, you won when you were like not even a year old." And I'm like, "I'm not keeping this for sure. I'm taking this with me." It's fucking weird.
Should be proud. Yeah, it's cool. We did all the sound too. Like even like the sound
yeah.
design, like Darren's footsteps are my footsteps that we recorded with Sam. And we did all these cool glitchy like B-roll from the record we put into this music video. So it's just all like this organic, like came from us.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I didn't know there were any like there was a spot where the song stopped, but the song just stopped like as you were saying that. So
Yeah.
okay, I totally see what you're. That's fucking cool, man. Y'all put a lot of effort into this, and it shows.
Thanks, man. Yeah, definitely. I was just like, I'm gonna go as hard as I can with like the concept and like trying to plan out as much as I can. But I've never done it before, so it was like picking up pieces as we're going too. Like, oh shit, we should do this, and oh shit, we need to wear this. And
I like this shot at the end of it going up into the sky. I guess you own a drone or something.
yeah, Mitchell does. Yeah,
That's sick.
yeah. We kind of wanted to show a little bit of Santa Rosa, which is kind of a nod to where we are.
No, it's just a cool fucking shot, man. That's a good way to end it. It makes it look
On
super
that.
professional. Like y'all probably spent a lot of money on it, is what it is.
Yeah.
Dude,
He probably spent a lot of money on the drone.
thank you,
Yeah,
man.
That's
for
wrong.
charging what he charged us. 'Cause,
yeah. He hooked it up too.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people supporting us, and like I think that's also why we've been able to have like quality stuff, like because people are just trying to hook it up. And
Yeah, we have a great community here, man. Just supporting each other and giving each other a boost when we can.
That's what's
Try to
up.
help and make our
It's like
creativity to
wildly
the best of its
touching.
ability.
All the support we've gotten is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Really thankful.
So y'all have any future plans? Any touring plans in the works or anything like that?
I'm gonna say here first, I'm quitting the band.
What?
It was a good
No,
run.
I saw it coming. Mile away.
We got some stuff coming up. We have a weekend tour booked for April. We're going to Nevada City and Reno. We definitely want to make it up north up to like Portland, Seattle this year, and possibly down south to like LA, Vegas, and stuff like that. But we're trying to just pace ourselves. Also, we've only been playing shows like locally for a year, pretty much now, and like we kind of want to get some bearings under us of like what we can handle financially and like physically with each other.
Okay, I gotcha. Y'all haven't been on tour in the past or anything then, or done like any like outside gigs and shit?
Yeah.
We did a couple gigs in Oregon about a year ago. And
Okay.
outside of that, it's pretty much just all been local or like Northern California.
What was that spot? John Henry's in Eugene is the
Oh,
best
that was a great
place to
Yeah, that
play.
place fucking.
John Henry's is the shit.
It was,
Yeah,
it was like a
Confluence.
sold out show, and I was
Confluence
like, "What is happening?"
Southtown Lanes.
It was so
Yeah,
sick.
it's fucking awesome.
Really? Huh. I guess like a
Yeah.
DIY spot or whatever. If it was like
No,
Or it's like a pretty big
bar.
venue.
just a bar that's doing that, that's crazy. Okay. Because
But it's
usually
a
bars,
huge
like the
bar.
first time you play at a bar, it's usually like not great or whatever. But a DIY show is like a built-in audience, usually like around like the
Yeah.
house or whatever. So that's cool.
It was a Confluence and Southtown Lanes that we played with too, and it was Confluence's first show, so hella people came out to support them. And then it was Southtown Lanes' first show back. Yeah, they
Okay.
had kind of split up for a little while, and then they came back.
Okay, so
And I was a
you
huge
guys
fucking
found a
nerd
really
for
good
them.
show then. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
We lucked out for sure.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
My voice
Well,
at
that-
the Southtown Lanes.
That leads into
Yeah, pretty
my
funny.
next question. What's the best show you guys have played?
Our release show for sure.
Yeah.
Our release show.
This last weekend, that was great.
Fucking amazing. It was fantasy shit.
Yeah.
Well, tell me about
Crowd
it.
surfing and stage diving, and it was cool.
Yeah.
Like we start playing and Rodrigo gets picked up by a friendly giant.
Just right away. He like starts playing, and the guy just like picks him up and carries him away. He's got wireless gear, so
Yeah.
Crowd surfing, playing. It's awesome.
That's
yeah, it
fucking
was
sick.
so many people like a lot of homies too, which was fucking tight. Just coming and like going hard. They were just like screaming along to lyrics and fucking moshing and shit.
Yeah, I've been playing music since I was 14, but I've never seen that many people know the words.
Yeah, it's
That
pretty
was
trippy.
like a really cool thing to see.
That's sick. How did they figure out the words and stuff? Do you have physicals? I didn't even see any CDs or
They
anything.
spy
Yeah,
on us.
The tapes have all the lyrics inside them.
So, I guess they could
I
just
am.
figure it out from Bandcamp or something then, or
I
Yeah.
think they're on Bandcamp too. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
on Bandcamp.
Okay, well that's sick that you had so many people that like knew the lyrics and. I guess it was like close to a sold out show if you're able to like do a bunch of like crowd surfing and stuff too. So that's fucking sick.
Really just like crammed forward to where
it was just a couple really strong guys, man. People up left and right.
Specifically,
it's that guy giving them uppies or whatever, just going around.
Yeah.
Dusty was the uppies giver. Our friend Dusty was there, and I feel like he's always the first person to pick somebody up and be like, "We're going to the sky now." So shouts out to Dusty.
Yeah, he drinks Windex.
There's just 5 powerlifters in the audience.
Windex, what the fuck? Is that where his power comes from?
Dude, I saw that video.
Yep.
So what's the worst show you guys have played then?
That same show, those people, man, worst people I've met in my life. Also, the best
they picked us up and then slammed us on the fucking ground. It took a turn.
They took the suplex thing too literally. No, the worst show was before we went up and did the Eugene and Portland show last year.
Yeah.
We did like a little kickoff like show from Santa Rosa at the Whiskey Tip, and we're supposed to play outside, which is normally where they have like their best shows there. We've played outside a bunch of times there. It's always really good. But we played inside because it was raining. And they didn't have the speakers on and they didn't tell anyone. And then like the wireless was feeding back and then Alex's shit broke at some point. So it was just a nightmare of like bad sounds and people standing around waiting for us to play while we fixed things.
Yeah. Right.
So it was a frustrating.
The walls in there the walls in that place are metal too, so the sound is just fucking bouncing around. Yeah. And they have like 3 TVs in there, and they just left the TVs on. Yeah. So like I'm looking at the crowd. There's like a handful of people there, and they're all looking at the TV, and I'm like, I don't know.
That sucks.
This is not really helping us right now.
It's funny when you play shows that they set it up, but then when you get there, you find out, like, oh, I'm setting this all up, essentially. Yeah. They just hand it off to you. Like, do you have a PA? Do you have, like, oh, I guess we're setting this show up right now.
Like, hey, can you turn off the house music, please? Like, I feel like that could be an obvious one, but can you just turn it off for us? That'd be awesome.
Right. You'd be surprised how many times you have to ask that whenever you're out on tour and stuff, too. Yeah.
Another show that wasn't bad, but in regards to PA stuff, we played Shady Oak, which is like a tap room around here. They're super cool. Shows there are normally pretty tight, but we showed up for a benefit we were playing, and I couldn't find a sound person, so I walk up to one of the people that works there. I was like, hey, do you know if we have a sound guy tonight? And she just turned and looked at me and said, yeah, you. And I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So. But Gabriel and James.
This shit helps.
Yeah. It's just like find where the mics are, where they're at. Cool. If we need to turn it up, we'll turn it up later. But
yeah.
Actually, I had another good show too that we played in San Jose before our hometown show. We had no idea what we were getting into, man. We like show up and like, oh shit, this is a basement with all the windows broken, basically. Yeah. And I mean, no offense to the guy, I don't know. His like bathroom was fucking wrecked
in the middle of downtown San Jose. Things get a little hairy down there sometimes.
Most he was living in there, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, you know, you do what you.
There was beer cans, so many beer cans everywhere. It was insane.
Out there,
a guy almost fought me because I was trying to save a space for one of the other band's van. Not that guy at all, so I was just fucking paranoid the whole time. He was backing his truck into me, and I'm like, "Hey, like I'm here," and I was asking him like, "Hey, sorry, like I'm trying to save a space for my friend's van to park here." And he's like, "Oh, well, I usually don't let people tell me where to park." And I'm like, "Oh, well, I'm not flexing or anything, man." Like it was really interesting because I realized like I haven't been in this like dynamic in such a long time that someone coming at me just like, "Whoa, your head went there?" Like, okay. We'll do whatever you want to do, man. So I'm not going to fight you.
Chris, I just realized I had your Twitch stream going on at the same time. So I've been like straight zooted. It sounded like chaos. It sounds like there was a slapback. I just figured out how to turn it out. And I've
This
reclaimed my
whole time.
sanity. That was one of the most trippy experiences. It was just like, what am I
you kept it
feeling?
together, man. You did a
Yeah.
good job.
I was wondering.
I was surprised you didn't like say anything then about like the audio or whatever. But hey, all right.
I was just like, oh, this is just what it sounds like. Everyone's rolling with it. But I was just like, I'm going to draw 30 space cards right now.
Yes,
I feel
dude.
insane.
That's funny.
Well, welcome back, man.
But anyways, the show sounded good.
Yeah, that's
The show was tight. They had I think the same lights that you had. The React sound.
Okay.
Those in a basement, and it sounded really good in there. We were surprised,
dude.
and yeah, people were getting wild with us. It was tight.
That last band, what is it called? It's like it's not like EDM, but
It's like hyperpop. We played with this
They were
hyperpop
sweet.
artists.
So tight.
nice.
Emotegi and Juniper Fields.
Yeah, they're dope. Great energy.
That's sick. I'm starting to get into all that kind of like hyperpop, cyber grind type of shit or whatever. It's still kind of new to me.
Some of it
feels like that too.
So you guys have sweatshirts, t-shirts, cassettes, and stickers or on your Bandcamp, suplexca.bandcamp.com. Did you have any physical? There we go. Okay, we got some stickers. Alrighty.
Boom.
Yes.
Our logo too.
Is that what it
I
is?
think I'm doing that right. Just the S.
James's
Just
little hands.
we're goofing the little. Yeah, exactly.
Got these tees. It might not come through the camera too well, but here's one of the tees.
Okay. Now you can see it.
Yeah.
And then we got these dope crew necks.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You don't see too many bands selling sweatshirts. It's an interesting choice. Why not just go with a hoodie?
I don't know. Crew necks are nice.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, we were just like, it's like right at the end of winter here. We better just like warm some people up. I'm sure people want a new sweater.
Sometimes hoodies give like the Batman effect. You know, you're just like boxed in there, and you want a crew neck, so you could just move your neck around, and see what's around you.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Or
fair.
like you can have a
That's
cool
my
hat,
sales pitch.
so you can show off your cool hat.
Yeah, you can show off your cool hat like Rodrigo is right now.
Yeah.
There's
Or
a
like my
incredibly
mullet, it just hides the mullet.
beanie. Like a wizard.
Scarf, or something. See,
I
Rodrigo
also
looks
feel
great.
I feel like people with long hair like crew necks. I like to wear crew necks because like hoodies will bundle up my mullet and I'll end up with like a huge knot in the back. So I'm like, crew neck, I don't gotta worry about that.
Okay, that's fair.
A lot of our fans have mullets, so
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have hoodies soon, man. We'll have hoodies in the future.
Righty.
One for you.
nope.
So yeah, I guess we could end this with your album of the year for last year.
Oh jeez. Oh man, there's so many good ones. What do I want to
I'll
say?
go first. So I am also not very mathcore of me, but I'm a huge country fan.
Okay.
I like country music a lot, and Kelsey Ballerini has just been blowing my mind. I think the album came out last year, but
I'm not much of a country person,
felt
so I have
an
no idea
emotional-
what you're talking about. But hey,
yeah, it's all
if
good.
that's
None
what
of
you
us,
I'm sure a
none
lot
of
of
us
people-
are really, man.
think.
I'm in an all country band. That's
Okay.
yeah.
Gorilla Toss, famously alive.
Nice.
Sick, like noise rock record.
Hell yeah. No, Gorilla Toss is dope. I actually didn't know that they dropped something last year. Definitely gonna have to
Yeah.
check it out.
Gorilla
Definitely
Toss, if you're listening to this, Gorilla Toss for salad, and please play with us.
Yeah, I think I'll probably I have a list of like 23 different things, but I'll say Greg Puciato's record Mirror Cell was really good, and the Callous Cowboy Celebrity Therapist. I probably listened to those two the most.
Hell yeah, definitely bangers.
My favorite was the album Tienes que Luchar by the band Vortice from Chile. They're a really cool heavy metal band.
Okay. By heavy metal, do you mean like traditional heavy metal, or?
Yeah, like straight up, like it sounds like it's from the 80s.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fucking sick. Okay. Cool.
And it's this band Alone to Mana, Megadeth T. That album's sick.
I'm sorry, one more time. You were cut off in the very beginning.
Alone to Mana, Megadeth T.
Okay. It's still cut off. Cool. Try it one more time. It's like the very beginning of what you're saying gets cut off.
Some Anna.
It happened again.
Cutting off. Oh, Lonesome Anna.
Olo to Mana. Okay.
Megadeth T. Yeah.
Okay.
Megadeth T.
My phone's like, what are you saying? You talking? Oh, my bad.
I have seen Oh Lonesome Anna live. They're super good. If you like singer songwriter type music, it's really, really good.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to say before we head on to the outro?
Hey, yeah, anybody trying to roll through Northern California, hit us up. We would love to play with you or possibly help set something up. We're trying to get more shit going here, especially in the mathcore. Luckily, we've had like a really supportive metal scene that's been awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to help spread the love of mathcore around here.
Hell yeah. So if you like mathcore and you like post-hardcore, you need to check out A Stage and Alter, the debut EP from Suplex, which dropped back on the 3rd. Y'all are on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Bandcamp, all the cool places. Any links or anything like that I'm missing?
Check.
Well,
Bandcamp and Instagram
for now.
Alrighty.
we got the link tree on Instagram. So
do you?
anything
Okay,
we're,
sick.
Anything we're forgetting there, I think it has it has our release performance from Santa Rosa, which is tight. So if you weren't there, you can watch that. Also, it's got like our links to like Spotify and Apple Music and YouTube Music and everything, so you can listen to our record wherever you're at.
Alrighty. As for me, drop my channel, follow so you always know when I go live. You can also sub to get access to the interviews before they hit YouTube and other streaming platforms, as well as get some exclusive emotes. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. YouTube folks, if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, tickle the notification bell. Don't forget to subscribe. It's a great way to support me for free. Check out my music, The Sound Ends Creation, at thesoundandinscreation.bandcamp.com. Got a big tour of the Northeast starting on the 24th. Go check out dates and stuff. It's a long one. My next guest is Sleep Sculptor, who is going to drop their new album, Divine Recalibration, next month. I guess they pushed back the date. Join us this Wednesday the 15th for the live cast. Thanks for being here, y'all. Hope you had a good time.
Oh yeah,
You too, dude.
we had a great time. Thank you.
And thank all of you for watching and listening.
Why take the beat? I'm dead.